Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay nga YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglebak-lebak ata with evidence. Ako po, sabi ng mga netizen, VP Sara, kasuhan mo na si Gloria Mercado. VP Sara, huwag kang maawa sa matandang yan. Sinungaling pala yan. Nako, itong pinasabog ni Gloria Mercado na binibigyan siya ng 50,000 per month ni VP Sara para daw manahimik. Ako po, sabi ng netizen, kung talagang sincere ka na ayaw mong makatanggap ng suhol galing kay VP Sara, bakit mo kinuha? Bakit mo inipon? Kung talagang sincero ka na magserbisyo para sa DepEd, dapat ibinigay mo ulit para isampal mo sa mga taong nagbigay sa'yo, di ba? Para malaman nila na you are very sincere, you're committed, dedicated sa trabaho mo. Pero bakit inipon mo? Talaga, te? Yan ang sabi ng mga netizen. Kasi sabi ng mga netizen, hindi mo kami madala sa drama-drama mo, day. Envelope ka pa dyan. Talaga ba sa kagipitan ng panahon ngayon, hindi mo talaga kukunin yun? Pero, we don't know. Baka later on, baka mag-post sila ng laman ng envelope. Pero, sabog sila. Oo. Ang daling na, yung the fire that is na create ni Mercado, daling basag agad-agad. Grabe si BP Sara. At take note, may ebidensya si BP Sara. Hindi lang nagsalita si BP Sara na kung ano-ano lang. Pero may ebidensya, may record. Pero kay Mercado, envelope lang. So saan kayo maniniwala? Sa may record na kita-kita mo talaga yung mga data or pa-envelope lang? Nako, tingnan mo kabibig ang videong ito ha. Ipapost ko sa inyo itong video ni VP Sara. Talagang, ay nako, nasupalpal si Mercado. Napahiya talaga.
Former DepEd Undersecretary Gloria Mercado says you gave her envelopes containing 50,000 each from February to September 2023 when she was with Hope for the Health Orchestrate Positive Learning, a DepEd project. She believes it could be to influence her decision as Hope. Your response po?
Dapat siguro kung mag-akusa siya ng ganyan, dapat may papel siya. Tulad ng ako, pag inaakusahan ako, pag sumasagot ako, binibigay ko yung papel.
Correct.
Gloria Mercado is a disgruntled former employee of the Department of Education.
Ang sakit.
She was let go because of loss of trust and confidence.
Loss of trust and confidence.
Una niyang ginawa, hindi ko alam kung anong nauna, pero naka-strike 2 siya sa akin. Ang una niyang ginawa, nag-solicit siya ng 16 million pesos sa isang kumpanya on paper using my name without any authorization from the Department of Education. Bibigay ni JC sa inyo mamaya yung papel. Kalagay doon. Pangalawa, noong nag-school visit ako sa Cebu, merong lumapit sa akin na teacher. Sabi niya sa akin, Inday Sara, masakit sa loob namin na mga teachers kami na nasa field. Tapos merong humahawak ng teacher items na wala dito sa aming probinsya o wala dito sa aming region. So, pinakwento ko siya. Iyon naman yung purpose ng aking mga school visits, diba, sa iba't ibang lugar. Naman sabi ko, one-on-one tayo, kwento mo lahat sa akin. And then it turned out, ang HR mismo ng Department of Education, our undersecretary, took a teacher item from Region 7, nilagay niya sa central office for a non-teaching task. Ginawa niyang executive assistant. Niya, ang apelido nun, Villar. Meron niyang paper trail. So, nung bumalik ako sa central office, tinanong ko, totoo ba na meron tayong teacher item galing sa Region 7 na nandito sa atin? Totoo daw, nasa HR. HR pa mismo ang gumawa ng parang injustice sa teachers namin sa field. So on that second
That is
point,
injustice
hindi ko
talaga.
na pinalampas. Sinabihan na siya na there is loss of trust and confidence. And you should go. And then she said na, pwede bang mag-retirement na lang ako instead na paalisin ninyo ako. Kasi ang tagal ko na, matanda na ako. And then sinabihan siya, okay, sige. You go. So she's a disgruntled former DepEd employee. At yan yung dalawa na rason kung bakit siya pinaalis. May papel yung 16 million na solicitation niya. May papel yung teaching position sa Region 7 na kinuha niya. And my experience sa kanya, ayoko, factual lang ako ayoko atakihin yung pagkatao niya. Pero when she was HR
Iba si BP Sara.
of the Department of Education, meron kasi akong time dyan for our USEX and ASEX na hindi execom. So, pinapapunta ko yan sila kung sino man yung merong concern, sino yung may problema, pumunta kayo sa akin, mag one-on-one tayo. So, one of those times na one-on-one kami, siniraan niya yung isang USEC,
Agoy!
Isang
HR pa
asset.
naman.
ng Department of Education. And bago pa lang kami nun. In fact, pag alis ko, 2 years lang kami. Very, very new. Na nagulat ako. Kasi HR ka eh. Pag HR ka, hindi dapat ikaw yung mag-cause ng away-away sa loob ng institusyon. Dapat ikaw yung maging peacemaker. But siniraan niya yung isang ASEC and isang USEC sa akin mismo. And nagulat ako. Why attack the ASEC or the USEC sa kanilang pagkatao? Hindi naman trabaho. And then, ganun din ang ginawa niya. Nung umalis na siya sa Department of Education because of the 2 points, lumipat siya sa Senate. One of the offices of the senators, then nandiyan yan siya ngayon. And yung isang kaibigan ko doon sa Senado, narinig namin na sige na siya atake. Inaatake niya si Michael Poa, si Reynold Monsayak, si Gerald Chan. Iyan ngayon yung nakapangalan sa kanyang statement. Kaya kami, nung nagbasa siya kanina ng statement, hindi na kami nagulat. Kasi naririnig na namin sa opisina, dyan sa Senate, yung mga pinagsasabi niya after she was let go. I think, hindi lang siguro niya matanggap na kasalanan niya kung bakit siya pinalayas sa Department of Education. Pero hindi din talaga namin matanggap na magsusolicit ka sa isang private company on paper 16 million. And then, kukuha ka ng teacher item sa field, gagawin mong EA sa central office. Hindi pwede yun.
VP, in relation to that, since you brought up yung names po ni Attorney Poa and Attorney Monsayak. So, during the probe earlier, she said that yung reason daw kung bakit daw siya nilet go ng DepEd nyo po was that she disagreed daw with Attorney Monsayak's suggestion that bidders in the DepEd computerization program just discuss it among themselves to avoid failed bidding.
Ngayon ko lang narinig yan. Sa kanya ko lang narinig yan. Pero ako ang nagsasabi, kasi I was the one who fired her out of the Department of Education. Yung dalawang rason na yon, ang rason kung bakit siya pinaalis sa Department of Education. And as I said, may papel yon. Ibigay namin sa inyo ang papel. Ang HR record ni Villar, nasa Department of Education din. In fact, hanggang ngayon si Villar nasa region.
Oh,
Kasi
yung binigyan
sinabihan
niya
niya
ng
yung
item.
region bago siya umalis na ilagay yan sa region, wag yan sa teaching position. Pero that person is holding a teaching position.
Uy! So, yun kabibig ha. So, kita mo talaga kung ano ang rason kung bakit naging resource person si Mercado. Galit siya kay VP Sara. Galit siya kay VP Sara kasi tinanggal siya. Pinalaya siya sa DepEd. Kaya naging resource person. Kaya nagsalita siya kung ano-anong mga salita para kay VP Sara. So yun pala ang rason kung bakit naging resource person. Ang tanong, sino ang kumuha sa kanya para maging resource person? Diba mga kabibig? Ay, alam nyo na. Diba? So, nakita nyo ang pattern kabibig? Nakita nyo ba kung ano ang pattern? Galit si Mercado kay VP Sara kasi tinanggal siya ni VP Sara. Ngayon, naging talk of the town si VP Sara, itong mga kongresista naghanap ng resource person na para maging negatibo kay VP Sara. Baka meron silang narinig o baka may mga bubuet na nakapag sabi sa mga dulunggan, sa mga ears, sa mga kongresista, itong si Mercado may ganito, pinalayas ni VP Sara. Baka kinausap ng either any of the kongresista at naging resource person. Ang pagkakamali ni Mercado, meron si VP Sara, meron mga dokumento. Meron mga dokumento si VP Sara. So, paano yan? Ano ang gagawin natin dyan? May dokumento si VP Sara. Ito grabe, kitang-kita ang dokumento at nakapangalan yan kay Gloria. Nako, Gloria. Paano yan? Nakapirma ka pa dito. Ito yung kabibig. Yan kabibig. Finance, the identified cost items and latest costs are 16 million. Ang dami pala. Ito. Sponsorship. Costs are clustered into bite sizes for easier sponsorship. We are praying for and open to the possibility that a single entity could sponsor a whole unit. So, grabe naman. Sponsors' name and logo shall be made visible in various components of the project of the extent allowed by DepEd policies. Wow! Humihingi siya. Contact details. Meron pala dito. Hindi talaga si VP Sara. Ay, grabe. Ito pala ang letter ni Gloria. We thank you for giving us the opportunity to discuss our project proposal on facilitation of issue reporting and concern management system for over 1 million employees of this department. Following the policy direction of Vice President, ginamit talaga si VP Sara. Following the policy direction, si VP Sara daw ang nagbigay ng polisiya at nag-follow lang daw siya, and Education Secretary Sara Z. Duterte to improve the quality of education through the Matatag Agenda. A seamless, reliable, and private communication is imperative for an organization like DepEd to be more efficient and responsive in the delivery of its services. Attached for your reference is DepEd Guru's concept note. Should you inquire for more information? Grabe, no? Sana magsalita din ito si Mr. Gerald T. Magno kung anong nangyari sa solicitation nilang 16 million. Tingnan mo kabibig, 16 million pala. Grabe, may resibo mga kabibig. Paano yan? Ano kaya ang reaction ni Gloria? Eto, grabe, Nako po, ano kaya ang masasabi ni Gloria nito? Ay, eto mga kabibig nagsalita si Gloria. Anong sabi ni Gloria kabibig? Dininay niya, of course. Nag-deny si Gloria, of course. Diba? Mag-deny talaga siya. Sige, manood tayo sa pag-deny ni Gloria, Kasi, kinausap siya. Si BP Sara, nag-press con. Ito ang sabi ni BP Sara, nag-deny si BP Sara sa allegation mong 50,000. Ito.
At least, Mr. Chair, I would know the Vice President is watching us because she just had a press conference and she said that she's denying giving former DepEd Undersecretary Gloria Mercado 50,000 for 9 months, and the Vice President saying that Mercado was let go because she used DepEd to solicit donations from the private sector amounting to 16 million without her...
Wait, 9 months. So, ang sabi dito is from February to September. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 8 months lang. Hindi 9 months. Ano ba naman yan? Di ba sabi dito, Hanapin natin na sabi dito na simula February hanggang September. Tapos sinabi dito 9 months daw. Paano maging 9 months ang February to September? Diba? Nako, script niyo mali-mali oh.
Knowledge. And she adds that she will provide the media with paper trail to back up her claim, describing Mercado as a disgruntled former DepEd official. I think, ma'am, given your long history and long service to the Republic, 40 long years, I think it's fair
It's
for you to
very
be
sad.
given the opportunity to reply to the Vice President.
I think
Ano, te?
I don't want to do this, but since siya na yung nagsabi,
Ano yan?
i-turn over ko na yung envelope.
Ay, oh, envelope. Ang
The
envelope.
envelopes where the money was.
Oh, talaga.
Comsec,
Sige, tignan natin.
So
Ano ang
it's
nasa
9
envelope?
envelopes.
kuha po yung
Ilan? 9?
So
envelope.
it says hope and the amount is there.
Tignan natin.
Kasi
Sana mag-post din
ang sakit
sila, no?
naman nun, ordinaryo lang akong trabahante, tapos inano ka ng Vice President, di ba? It's very painful.
Ma'am, ilang
Bakit-
taon na po kayo? I
Bakit
hope you
ka
don't
nga
mind.
natanggal?
Hindi, gusto ko lang pong malaman kasi sabi po ninyo 40 years na po kayo in government.
I'm 65, sir, but
So when the time when you were appointed as USEC noong 2022 ba? 2022? How old were you at
I
that
was 64.
time? 64.
Yeah.
I'm sure sa edad ninyong yan after pagkatapos nyo pong pag-ingatan yung iyong pangalan for the past 40 years?
Sagutin ko yun. Yes, sir.
So, okay, anyway,
Sir,
Mr. Chairman,
I'd like to...
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, dito po ako.
ay,
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair, can I continue first?
Congressman, wait, before I recognize Congressman Paduano, ma'am, yes,
I believe
with the indulgence of Congressman Asidre, please continue, Congressman.
Mr. Chair, can we allow Yusek Mercado to continue with the response? Because I was trying to ask her about the 16 million that the Vice President mentioned.
Please respond with respect to the 16 million. 1660. 16 million.
Go, Mercado.
I would like to respond to that because it's a press con. When I was called for by Yusek Sulaika, he said, Yusek Mercado, you have to go because one, you have a teacher in your staff. But I explained to them that the teacher was a contract of services when I joined DepEd. And the teacher has a pending application in Cebu because he's from the Visayas. And while he was working with us, he qualified for the RQA. But then when he received his appointment as a teacher, it was already past the opening of the class. It was almost opening, and the teaching load was already apportioned.
Te, okay lang yun, te. Kahit sa gitna ka pa ng klase, ng semester, may item ka, pasok ka pa rin, pwede ka pa rin magturo. Naku, te. Yung script mo, mali-mali. Oo, meron nga akong kakilala na kahit malapit ng mag-graduation, may item, pasok pa rin.
So I called the RD. I said, can I still keep him? Because he was working on the special hardship allowance, which was a program that BP Sara also wanted to improve because there's a new hardship allowance, and we were just able to reduce the hardship threshold from 0.37 to 0.33. And she wanted the basis for the giving of the hardship allowance, special hardship allowance, revisited. So that's why that guy was the one working on it. So I explained, and I don't feel at all na guilty ako dun sa sinabi niya. The second one is
Mali talaga, Day. Mali talaga yun kasi yung item is for teaching. Sana yung item niya is for office, pwede, pero for teaching siya, te.
Sulaika mentioned that I solicited from 2 agencies. So I explained to her that it was a program which our strand developed. There were 2 consultants from UNICEF who developed the app, and then we asked our external partnership office to look for external partners who will be presenting the program, because we developed the concept. It was DepEd Guro. It's her being able to contact the 980,000 teachers. Parang kahit nasaan siya, pwede niyang makausap yung mga teachers. The second one was for us to do an electronic mode of the RQA. Parang there's no human intervention anymore. Everyone uploads the credential, even the computation of the teacher qualification is already on an what do you call this? Wala na siyang human intervention. So that was the program. It wasn't us who choose who would be the partners who will be invited. It was the external partnership. So we made a presentation to almost all the corporations. And then some of the corporations appreciated that it's a very important
Ang tanong, alam ba ni VP Sara?
program. So some of them committed to buy, kasi what we did is we divided the total fund of 16 million into chewable chunks. So if you're interested with this package, ito lang. If you're interested with it, because not everyone naman wanted to pay the 16 million. But there were 2 corporations who were willing to fund, because we wanted to put one in Mindanao, one in Visayas, and one in Luzon. So there were 2 who committed to fund the full package, and those were the 2 corporations that Yusek Sulaika said I solicited. So I explained properly. I did not solicit. There's no money involved there. These are equipments. Walang cash po doon. Equipment siya na ito-turn over sa DepEd.
Bakit palang cash?
I feel very
paano? Equipment lang ibibigay sa DepEd? So, paano sa magbabayad?
sad that up until now, the BP has not been appraised, as I explained it to her people, that we did not solicit. In fact, the two corporations are willing to give an affidavit that I have no solicitation from them of 16 million.
So to reiterate, Mr. Chair,
So, yun, kabibig. Yun ang nangyari. Sumagot din si Gloria Mercado. Sabi ng ilan netizen, kakasuhan kaya ito ni VP Sara? Kung meron mga ebidensya si VP Sara, pwede. Nako, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Ano ang iyong komento dito? Sino ang nagsasabi ng katotohanan? Si VP Sara or si Gloria Mercado? Comment down below. Sunog agad yung mga sinasabi nila, no? Bye everyone, see you next time.